Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for tuning in. Please consider subscribing and joining the family. We would love to have you. And if you're already a part of the family, you already know I love you so much and I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. As you can see, the channel is growing so quickly. We are almost at 10K, and I'm just so grateful for everyone's energy and the time that you put into listening to your readings. I really hope that you guys are taking heed and taking everything that I'm saying into consideration so that it's not just something that's playing in the background. It's something that can change your life, because it's one thing to take in information, right? But it's something completely different to execute and apply that information, right? All right. And so with that said, I have a very important message here from the ancestors. And I decided to start doing these readings more often because life can change at the blink of an eye. Energies are also constantly changing. So I'm going to start doing these readings every day, or at least every other day. So definitely look out for that. Turn your notification bells on so that you can be alerted whenever new readings drop. And without further ado, let's get into it. My beautiful, beautiful people. The first card that we have here is the Four of Cups, upright. And the Four of Cups is a card of worry and stress. Someone is stressing about their situation, and this is why I felt like it was important to point out the fact that these readings should not just be background noise while you're working or, getting dressed, cooking, whatever it is that you're doing. You should be applying the information, especially if you keep getting the same messages over and over again in different forms. If nothing changes, nothing will change, my love. So I feel like someone is stressing, and they're stressing because, once again, and I suggest you go back and listen to the last reading, someone is being stubborn. Someone is like stuck in their ways, and I want to say in denial. You have to roll with the punches, and so I'm being called to read from the guidebook here for the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, it says it's a card of worry, petty upsets, stress, self-doubt, self-pity, and also frustration. You may become very tired as life is very stressful. Do not let disappointment or some past negativity worry you further. So, again, someone is stressing about life. Someone is stressing about their situation. And notice it said petty doubts, petty worries. So I feel like things are also being blown out of proportion. Someone is not releasing, and this is for a small percentage of you. Someone is not releasing issues from the past like I am constantly recommending for you to do. Someone needs a reading, and someone needs to book a life coaching session with me. Both links will be in the link in the description box. So I feel like because you're not applying the information that you're hearing from all of these different sources, things aren't really changing. And you have all of these amazing things waiting for you. But again, you have to make some changes in order for those things to be able to flow in smoothly. You have to release some things from your past so that you can reap the benefits, right? And so with this Four of Cups, I feel like someone is feeling like they can't do it. Someone is feeling like they don't have the capacity, right, to accomplish certain things. And that's also where the self-doubt comes in. Like, you are literally doubting yourself, and you're so powerful. You are a chosen one. If you are listening to this message and you're still here, you are a chosen one. And you were sent here to carry out a very important mission. A very select few of you feels like you are underqualified. But the gag is you are overqualified. You are overqualified for that job. You are overqualified to be in that friendship group. You are overqualified to be doing the things that you are doing. You have so much in store for you. You have the potential to change the world. You were sent here to change the world. So you need to release that doubt. And that may just be one of the things from the past that you need to release, aside from connections and clutter. Not just physical clutter, like I always say to you guys, emotional clutter, mental clutter, spiritual clutter. Someone needs to do a release ritual underneath the full moon, okay? Look up when the full moon is and do a release ritual. Book a life coaching session with me or book a personal reading with me so that we can discuss more into detail, because someone needs to do a releasing ritual. Or if you cannot afford to book a session with me, you can Google it, right? But I will walk you through every single step and I'll answer all your questions. But anyhow, someone needs to do some releasing, because I'm being told that the things you are holding on to, the ideologies you're holding on to, the habits you're holding on to, the connections you're holding on to are holding you too. They're holding you back. And they're stopping you from achieving your greatness that you were destined to achieve. It is your birthright. It's the reason you're here. And so that brings us to the Six of Staves upright. This card tells us that you have great news on the way. This card tells us that behind the door that you are scared to open is achievements. And I was just using that word too. The Six of Staves tells you that your hard work will pay off. The Six of Staves is a card of victory. And so everything that you're holding on to and you're afraid to release, or maybe you're not afraid to release it, right? Maybe you're just comfortable. Or again, some of you are just stuck in your ways. Take it how it resonates. Regardless, it's stopping you from reaching this. And this is why this card came out after that Four of Cups, because you cannot reach your full potential if you're still stuck in your past, right? Again, if nothing changes, nothing changes. And so this is why you're stuck in a place of worry. And worry and fear and doubt, those are all lower vibrational frequencies. We cannot manifest or attract great things that are in store for us when we are operating at lower vibrational frequencies. And that's why it's also important for you to let go of certain lower vibrational connections. Once you level up, once you learn who you truly are and what you have in store for you, you start to move different. You start to move different. And you ever heard somebody say, oh, you acting brand new? They say it like it's a bad thing. Why shouldn't you act brand new? Why shouldn't you grow? I'm not saying to start getting all cocky and being nasty to people, but like, why shouldn't you grow? If you learn new things about yourself and the world around you, why wouldn't you start acting brand new? I have this new knowledge now. I'm a brand new person. I've gone through so many ups and downs. I've overcome so many obstacles. Why wouldn't I be acting brand new? And I'm hearing that in my head, brand new. Like you should be getting to the point where you are growing and you are acting brand new. The next card we have here is the Knight of Coins in reverse. The Knight of Coins in reverse is a card that speaks of blockages, uneasy movements, boredom. And so you're bored with your position. You're bored with how your life is going right now. You're bored with how a certain connection is going right now. Take it how it resonates. But you're blocked from receiving that Six of Staff and your inheritance, that abundance that's waiting for you, because you are refusing to let go of certain habits, behaviors, and connections, and mindsets, and ideologies, and beliefs. you are standing in your own way, my love. You are standing in your own way. You have the power to change your life, change your situation. But if nothing changes, nothing changes. Okay? And so I asked to clarify that Knight of Coins. I want to know more about these blockages. I got the 5 of Coins. I got the 8 of Coins. Both of those cards came out upright. Then I got the Chariot in reverse. I got the 2 of Staves upright and the Justice upright. Okay, so the fact that all these cards came out to clarify the Knight of Coins tells me that ancestors are telling you about yourself. They have so much to say to you. They are like, listen, you know, and some of you, they're talking to you in your dreams too. Some of y'all might be having some dreams and you waking up and you're like, what in the world? They are coming at your neck because they're like, we chose you. It's time to get moving. And I'm also hearing that some of you are stuck in the mindset of colonization. Like some of you are highly indoctrinated and you need to do some unlearning and relearning. If you need help with that, you can also book a life coaching session with me. You can book a self-development session and we can go through the whole decolonizing process because it's a process and it takes time. All right, so let's break down these clarification cards. The 5 of Coins upright is a card of despair. So some of you may have overdue bills, unfulfilled obligations, unstable residences. Some of you may be in danger of being evicted, or your home may be in danger of being foreclosed. There's also fear and financial devastation here. And I feel like there's a loss of control, like someone has lost control of themselves and their situation. I'm also hearing the word addiction. Okay? The card says money is going out of the house faster than it's coming in. Some of you may need to borrow money. You may need to be turning to your loved ones, your support system. And I'm hearing get rid of pride, and my ear is ringing. My right ear is ringing. You're not in a predicament where you need to be prideful. If you need help, you need help, okay? They're also wanting you to avoid any unnecessary expenses, okay? Some of you need to be smarter with your money. That may be one of the things you need to let go of. Some of you are addicted to shopping, eating out. And listen, we're here to enjoy life, okay? We are here to enjoy the human experience, but be smart about it. One thing that our people have a hard time with is financial literacy, because most of us weren't taught that, you know, most of us were not taught that. And I'm not even going to get into the value of paper money. Okay. But I will say, look up the definition of fiat. Look up the definition of fiat money. But for right now, money is a resource and we need resources to do things. So you need to be very careful and logical and strategic with how you use this resource. Okay. I'm hearing some of you also need to change your mindset. Like you're in a lack mindset. So some of you are spending money, and I'm hearing the word frugal, and frugal is good, but I feel like you're like penny pinching because you're afraid, like you don't know where the next dollar is coming from. You need to change that. Money is fluid. And so as long as you know that it will continue to flow to you, it will continue to flow to you. So a lot of you, it may not so much be the issue of how you're spending your money. It's your mindset towards the money. All right. And whatever resources, take it how it resonates. And so let's break down the 8 of Coins upright. The 8 of Coins came out upright in the last reading. I suggest that you go back and listen to that one as well, because if this resonates, that one will definitely resonate also. So with the 8 of Coins, someone here needs to learn a trade, or someone here needs to upgrade their knowledge, expand their horizons. And so once you do that, you will start to bring in more resources as well. Advancing your knowledge will help you gain some sort of promotion or more sales in your business. So don't be afraid to learn. Some of you once again, are stuck in your ways. And so you feel like you know it all. I'm hearing that you are a know-it-all. I'm over here trying to be nice, and they're like, no, they're a know-it-all. So someone here is a know-it-all, and it's hard. Like, you don't want to be taught. Like, you feel like everything that you're doing is like it. I'm hearing it girl or it guy. Like, and it's okay. Like, you are it, but even the teacher should always be learning. Okay. You are never too smart or too old to learn. And I'm hearing that the more you learn, the more you earn. I don't know where that came from, but seriously, they are really getting on y'all today. Okay. They're telling you to stop being stubborn. You got to be open-minded. And so now we got the Chariot. Let's break down the Chariot in reverse. See, the Chariot upright talks about movement. The Chariot in reverse talks about being stuck, staying still. All right? And it's saying that there's some type of failure to control yourself. Again, and that came out before. So someone is lacking self-control, and this could be physically or mentally. Remember, I also said addiction earlier. So someone is like addicted to something. It could be addicted to spending money, addicted to being stubborn. Shit, I don't know. They want you to know, like, you need to grab a hold of your situation because you are in control of your situation. You and only you. That's the beautiful thing about free will. Well, I want to say it's the gift and the curse, right? Because sometimes we just don't know what to do with it. And I feel like somebody here has no clue what to do with that free will. So they're saying that you need to practice more self-control. Let's break down this Two of Staffs. So the Two of Staffs upright is a card of uncertainty. So like I was saying, someone here just don't know what to do. Even that Four of Cups, the first card that came out, that worry, that self-doubt, like, someone here definitely needs a personal reading, and someone here definitely needs to book a life coaching session, okay? And I'm hearing, like, some of you may be in therapy, and therapy is great because as you talk, it's a form of release, but most therapy is not solution-based. Coaching is solution-based. So your coach is going to go through solutions with you, and then your coach is also going to check in with you to see if you're applying those solutions and how it's helping you. If they're not helping you, you guys will come up with a new solution. So coaching is solution-based, all right? There are also payment arrangements available for coaching. So that's something that may help some of you, especially since some of you are having some money problems, okay? But you need some assistance for sure. So now with this Two of Staffs, it's saying that there needs to be some type of reflection of your actions and your choices. Again, that's self-control. You need to do some self-assessment, and you need to also assess your emotions. The number 7 may be significant here. Okay. And I'm being called to read from the guidebook for the Two of Staffs. It's saying, take time to reflect upon your choices. Before you make any decision, consider where you are and how your past relates. So they're wanting you to learn from your past mistakes. And I think that may be the issue for someone. Some of you keep going through the same cycle over and over again, and you're not learning. And that is where the blockages are coming from. Because, and you know what, the justice card is here too. So we didn't get there yet, but that's what justice is. Justice is clearing out your karma, pretty much, paying your debt, your karmic debts, right? So anyway, back to this Two of Staffs. So with the Two of Staffs, you are being called to do some reflection and figure out what it is about your situation that could change. You need to take a deeper look into the decisions you're making now and the decisions you made in the past and see if there is a difference. Okay? Are you making the same decisions? Are you learning from your past mistakes? Or are you doing the same things over and over again? Because right now, what I'm seeing is the Jeopardy wheel, but not in a good way. Like, You know how a Jeopardy wheel just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. Like, you may land on different numbers, but you're still spinning and spinning and going in the same cycle. Someone here is stuck in a cycle. The only way to break that cycle is to do something different. And I'm hearing that saying, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Listen, I'm just a messenger. Like, you ever do something when you're a child and your parents or your elders, they're like, you're just standing there and they're chastising you and they're just telling you about yourself, and you know you're wrong, so you just standing there looking up and you looking all stupid. I feel like that's how that's how this message is resonating for some of y'all. Like, you know what needs to be done, but you are so stubborn and stuck in your ways that you're having a hard time doing it. So let's move on. All right. We got the Justice card, and 11 is here. And that can be, 11 is a master number. Okay. So 11, 22, and 33 are all master numbers. Someone here could be a life path too. This 11 could also symbolize the need for changes, because 1 is a number of new beginnings. So again, something needs to change. But also, somebody here may be a Scorpio. Somebody here may have a birthday in February. You may be an Aquarius. Take it how it resonates. Okay. So let's break down this Justice upright, because this is important. This is the last card that clarifies that Knight of Coins. So the Justice card is a representation of balance and decisions based on one's character. So in other words, whatever you put out is what will come back to you. So some of you may be paying karmic debt on things that you've done in the past, and you will need to prove to the universe, to your ancestors, to the higher power, to your spirit guides, that you've learned from these mistakes, because that's the only way for you to clear this debt. All right. If you keep making those same mistakes and making the same decisions over and over again, you will continue on the same cycle, because you are showing your spirit guides that you have not yet learned. And so they will continue to put you through the same tests over and over again until you do something differently. All right, let's read what the guidebook is saying about the Wheel of Fortune. The card is about fairness and integrity. The Justice card may also symbolize legal issues. So some of you may have done something illegal in the past. And I think I spoke about this in the last reading or the reading before that. And I was just saying how some of you are being tempted to going back to doing something illegal, something that you should not have done. But I'm hearing that you did it based off of survival, right? And no judgment here. But it feels like there are some legal issues that may be catching up to you. And again, it may not have to do with the governmental law. It may have to do with the laws of the universe. So again, karmic debt, you're having to pay for that. So the Justice card is saying a decision will be made and justice will be served. You must look at all the information before a decision can be made. It also says you may face legal action. It is a time that debt will be paid. And so for some of you, this is like bill debt. You know what I'm saying? Like something that you didn't pay, that you may have to pay, especially since money came out earlier. And for some of you, this is just simply karmic debt based on cosmic law. Okay? Keep in mind, some of this debt is from past lives. Sometimes we are still paying karma. Sometimes we are still paying karma from debt. Oof. If I could talk, that would be great. I'm picking up this, like some of you are really confused. Like I'm picking up this confusion, like this brain fog. Some of you may also need to stop smoking and stop drinking. Like you need to go on a fast too, because you can't even think straight. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes the karma you're paying in this lifetime is based on debt from a past life. And so now is the time for you to settle it so that you can move forward. You got a job to do. Like this is not no play thing. You are here. Like you are very important. Okay. And my ear is ringing. My ear is going crazy. They are they are putting emphasis on the fact that this is not a joke. You have a very important mission to carry out. It's time for you to, I'm hearing Beyonce's song, get information. It's time for you to get information, okay? So now we got the Page of Coins here in reverse. The Page of Coins in reverse speaks. All right. So the Page of Coins upright is a card of academia and common sense, charm, the act of being driven. Okay. It says it's a time to pursue education and learn about new things. It's the time to explore new economic activities. It also says that exciting news, whether by letter or words, will come. Now, that's the Page of Coins upright. But the Page of Coins here came out in reverse. So, like I was saying earlier, some of you are so stuck in your ways. Like, you feel like you know everything you need to know. And there's so much more for you to learn. Some of you really need to let go of that pride because it's not helping you. You need to learn new knowledge and you need to apply what you're learning. I'm seeing a lot of y'all scrolling on social media, taking in all this new information, and you like, wow, and you're sharing it with people, but you're not applying it. Like, you might be seeing a post or some information about, I don't know, meat, the dye that they're putting in meat to make it look red, right? Which I heard is embalming fluid. And you're like, wow, that's crazy. And you're sharing it. And then you're going and eating a big fat steak for dinner. Like, you are taking in information and you are not applying it. It's supposed to help you. Like, don't forget that some of these things we see online, it's not a coincidence. We are being shown these things because they are messages that we need to receive. Remember, messages can come from your spirit guides and your ancestors in different forms. They can come through people. They can come online. They can come through music. It can come through, you driving by and looking at a billboard. The messages can come in so many different ways. So you need to open up your mind and your heart, stop being stubborn, and learn new things. And again, I'm hearing some of you really need to advance your career. Like, you really need to advance your knowledge, pick up new things and learn new knowledge, because it's going to help you not only grow spiritually and mentally, but it's going to help you financially. And if you're having money problems, that's what you need to be doing. You need to be learning how to capitalize off of your knowledge and your talents, okay? And so I asked to clarify this Page of Coins because I'm like, why is it in reverse? And so they gave me the Fool in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Ace of Coins upright. So let's break all of this down. The Fool card in reverse is a card that speaks of carelessness and someone who is unwilling to listen to others. What did I say? What did I say? Someone here is so stubborn and stuck in their ways. That's not helping you, my love. That is not helping you. There are so many things that you do not know. There is still so much to learn. You could be, and you are smart. You are smart. But the smartest people know that learning is never ending. It's humbling to know that no matter how smart you are, you don't even know the half. So keep that in mind. And I'm seeing, like, so with some of you, you have elders in your family trying to tell you certain things. And when I say elders, it could also be ancestors. It might go back to the dreams, like I was saying earlier. And for some of you, it's like your living family members, your aunties, your uncles, your mama, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa. Like, they're telling you stuff and you like, whatever. But what they're telling you, like, I'm hearing that the ancestors are speaking through them. So start listening. And then you got the Sun card here in reverse. That's not what we want, first of all. We want that Sun card to be upright. let's start with what the Sun card means upright, okay? Upright, the Sun card speaks of material wealth, positive and solid love relationships, peace, vitality, absolute joy, happiness, looking at life as a gift full of future fortune, great things approaching, okay? And everything that you touch leading to success, ultimate success. But you got that card in reverse. Now, this card in reverse means, it means the same thing, but not as strong. So it's the ancestors letting you know that you have these things coming to you, okay? You still have wealth coming to you. They're not counting you out because of the mistakes you've made, right? But they are wanting you to know that in order for you to unlock everything that is in store for you, you need to make changes and you need to do some releasing. Then we got the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse speaks of evilness and some type of strong force. And I'm feeling like for some of you, there is a dark entity that has attached itself to you. And it's a heavy energy and it's holding you back. And for some of you, it is a generational curse. I'm hearing that this is definitely from another lifetime. And I'm hearing that this is definitely generational. Because you are the chosen one and you were sent here to break generational curses for your family, you're the one that has to pay off this debt. Yeah, that's going to require for you to start to make changes. Otherwise, you will continue to go do the same things over and over again. And so what needs to be done is you need to reflect on your actions and your decisions, change that, and then you need to do a releasing ritual to release stagnant energy. Once again, I can help you with that. So tap the link in the description box to book a session with me, okay? That would fall under self-development. And some of you may want to do a personal reading first so you can get the inside scoop. And then you might want to do the self-development coaching session, okay? The last card that we have here is a bit refreshing, okay? It's the Ace of Coins upright. The Ace of Coins upright is a card that speaks of wealth, excitement, okay, celebration, and swift clarity. And so this is what will be coming your way after you do all the work. The thing is, some of you are hesitant to do the work. Some of you are not wanting to do the work. Once you do the work and you clear this karmic debt, the Ace of Coins is what's coming your way, all right? And so the guidebook says financial success and success in any action. Now is the time to start any project which can move you forward. So working on yourself, changing your mindset, doing release rituals, closing out certain connections, that's a project. Now is the time to do those projects so you can make way for the wealth and all of the beautiful things that you have in store for you. You have work to do, but in order for you to be able to successfully walk in your purpose and fulfill the mission that you came here to complete, you need to do the necessary work on yourself first. Because only when you walk in your purpose will you receive your inheritance. Yes, certain things are your birthright, but unfortunately, you don't get to receive your inheritance just by simply existing, right? Like, there are certain things that need to be done. You need to put the work in because you are here to change the world, and it's a process. How can you change the world without first changing yourself? Okay, they really want you to get on it, family. They want you to start to work on yourself. They want you to change yourself, change your mindset, change certain qualities and habits that are holding you back so that you can have the willpower, the strength, and the capacity to start to change the world. Okay, the time is now. It's time for you to rise. All right. That's all I have for you, family. Once again, some of you are in need of a reading and some life coaching, All of the links are in the description box. Follow me on social media. That will also be in the description box. If this message resonated with you, make sure that you tap like, drop a comment, and let me know how it resonated with you. And if you have not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, especially if you've listened to multiple videos. Like, definitely subscribe and join the family. I'm sending you all so much love and healing. Until next time, family, peace and oneness.